Owning a lakefront property comes with its perks: peace, privacy, and my favorite, my 26-foot pontoon boat, docked just a few steps from my back porch. It's my floating escape where my wife and I unwind on quiet evenings or host close friends for low-key get-togethers. But that all changed the weekend the infamous Karen sisters, HOA President Deborah, and her equally entitled younger sister Janet decided my boat was their personal party barge. It started with a knock from my neighbor early Saturday morning. "Hey," he said, wide-eyed, "you know there's a full-blown party going on out on your boat, right?" I thought he was joking. I stepped onto the deck with binoculars, and there it was, my pontoon gliding across the lake with a dozen loud people aboard, music blasting, red solo cups flying, and the Karen duo front and center like they were on a VIP yacht charter. I was stunned. The boat hadn't been moved from the dock the night before, and I never give anyone access unless I'm on board. But these two had apparently used a spare key they found, which I'd once briefly lent to Deborah months ago during a community dock inspection, and decided that meant permanent access. They didn't text. They didn't call. They didn't ask. They just took it. Now here's where it gets fun. Instead of yelling or confronting them when they docked, I calmly walked inside, picked up my phone, and called the sheriff's lake patrol unit. I reported the vessel stolen because, by every legal definition, they had no permission. They took it from private property. They were drinking heavily while operating it. Game on. 15 minutes later, lake patrol boats were flanking my pontoon mid-cruise. From shore, I watched through binoculars as Deborah started arguing with an officer while Janet panicked and spilled her drink on her dress. When the deputies confirmed the boat was in my name and I hadn't authorized its use, they were escorted back to Marina, humiliated, furious, and cited for unauthorized use of a watercraft and trespassing. I had the locks and keys changed the same day. They tried to claim it was just a neighborhood gathering, but trust me, the HOA board wasn't impressed when two of its loudest members were nearly arrested. You mess with my property, you get the law. For more wild HOA justice stories, hit subscribe to the HOA Stories.